All right, hold on, chat. We have a guess.
A little prediction I see going.
Yo,
Yo,
how's it going? I just tuned in.
that's
I saw
good.
you
Are
live, so.
you here to flame my predictions for putting you low?
Wait, you put me low?
No, well, I don't know. I'm debating where to put your team for hole in the wall. We're on hole in the wall right now.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. Are you?
Look,
How confident are you a hole
I
in the
need to
wall?
not. I need. See, I don't want to influence your. I don't want to influence your thing
Well,
about my
like,
team. You know.
my opinion of your team is that like I don't know about bad and Scotty doing hole in the wall, but like you and George are either gonna like pop off and you'll get like I don't know, like you'll get like second or first, or you're gonna get memed because it's I don't know, it's fucking hole in the wall and it's RNG, and then you don't do good.
Yeah. I don't know. I could see us getting anywhere from like first to like seventh or something like legitimately.
Yeah,
In hole in the wall, to be clear, not for the rest. But I feel like
maybe I just put you
feel
in
like we'll-
fourth. That's
Kinda
like the
loving
middle
these
ground.
predictions, TBH. Antfrost
I feel like
gonna place
that's a
top 10
fair middle
individual.
ground for your team, and like I mean there is like a range. I'm just sort of I feel like you have to guess when you're doing predictions anyways.
Yeah, I think any team that has, I'm shocked that you put Cyan at 1 for hole in the wall. Any team that has a new player for hole in the wall, throw it out the like they suck. Like they seem really
Yeah,
trash.
but I don't know. I believe in the JoJo solos hole in the wall carry, and Pearl
Hole
literally
in the wall is
just
like
phases.
the only one that you can't really like. You can practice it, but like you can't practice it. Like,
That's
practice on a deck
true.
server is so different. Like it's not.
But Pearl like phases through walls, and JoJo did incredible when she played in this map. So there is that.
That's true.
Australian ping does give you an advantage. One of the few games where it helps you out. All right, I think this is the lineup. We do a little speed run. How do you feel about this MCC though? Are you ready to win?
Oh yeah, hell yeah. I think that this MCC goes one of two ways for my team. One, we dominate it more than any team has ever dominated MCC ever.
Right.
Or two, we suck. Those are the two alternatives. Those are the two alternatives. I legitimately don't think there's an in between. I think that it is one or the other. It will be one or the other.
That's not exactly the way I phrased it, but that was pretty much what I said earlier. I don't know. Are you gonna make Skippy go on his like training arc?
I mean, I texted Skeppy and asked him if he wanted to train up. He hasn't replied yet, but actually he did. He said he's free anytime. He said 100%.
Ooh, okay.
Cool, yeah.
Wait, training arc? If you're gonna
I'm sure
sweat, then
I mean, I'm not gonna sweat. I'll probably
Cool.
VOD review his last VOD with him, and then whenever the games come out, go over that obviously, and then like give him tips for
Less
every
than
game.
3
So,
love
I mean,
you, Ant.
well,
Who's
like
your winner pick for this
you're a good
MCC?
teacher, so like even if you don't like sweat, I think you can overcome Skippy's knowledge gap pretty easily.
Skeppy is cracked at the game. I mean,
Skeppy's cracked already.
Skeppy's only downside is that is that he doesn't know anything about MCC. He's never cared about it. Obviously, he's only won MCC. Like, he doesn't know.
That's where you
anything,
come
so
in.
that's like a downside. But yeah, but then obviously a lot of stuff it's fairly simple, and if he kind of takes like a I think he'll kind of take like a kind of third party role where it'll kind of be like me and George kind of taking lead, and then him and Bad kind of taking the back, and then we go from there, and I think that he'll be a really 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 strong like third string,
Yeah.
and of course even if imagine he's the fourth, like Skeppy being the fourth, like who's the worst? Either the worst player on our team is Bad or Skeppy, and like Bad has gotten top 10 before, right? Has he? I think he got ninth or something, right?
Something like that, I think. Possibly.
I thought he got ninth. He's gotten close to top 10, even if he hasn't gotten.
Yeah, no, he got a ninth. I mean, that was like that was the The OP team. But he did
No,
get
uncanny.
ninth.
I was 8th. So, I mean, it was all stars.
He got
yeah,
like
it doesn't
16th
count.
with you before though too. So like he's the top like 20 potential, top 15.
Yeah,
He can do it.
I think bad 100% could get top 15. I think Skeppy. I think in my opinion, Skeppy in terms of their skills, I think Skeppy
Right.
and Bad are. I think George and Skeppy are comparable in skill, like actual Minecraft skill. Maybe even I don't know. I honestly I'd maybe even give the edge to Skeppy in terms of actual Minecraft skill.
Ooh.
I've fought Skeppy. I've parkoured with Skeppy. I used
Right.
to like compete against Skeppy in like events. Skeppy in Minecraft Monday, obviously he was tied for the most wins with Technoblade. Like Skeppy's cracked. Skeppy's goddamn good at Minecraft. But that doesn't mean that he'll take it seriously. I think he will. But I'm saying before, I think in the previous event, I think he didn't take it as seriously. It was his first event. It was a wacky event, and he was also teamed with Muffin Boy Halo, just alone. And so it was like, I think.
Yeah.
I think that's why I think that either like because it's hard to predict how people do that don't know too much about MCC. So I think Skeppy's as a wild card player where like he could literally get top 5, but he also could get bottom 5. Whereas I think Bad is kind of more a slight wild card. Where Bad and George are kind of equal. Where like George might get 5 to 15 and Bad might get 10 to 20. Hopefully.
Yeah.
And so both get on the higher end of their thing, and Skeppy gets on the higher end of his. Then I feel like we would literally just destroy the event, and it would be ridiculous. But if he doesn't, if like let's say George is on the lower end, Bad's on the lower end, and Skeppy's kind of on the lower end, then obviously we'd end up getting like 8th or something. I think it just comes down to our team synergy altogether. And I think we've all known each other a while. We've all played together a lot, and we've all like this is like unknown, but when Skeppy used to play in Minecraft Monday when Bad and Skeppy teamed, they had 2 people that were in a Telegram group chat. That was me, Bad, Skeppy, and 2 other people that were like watching their gameplay and be like, oh, you should do this, do that. Guess who those 2 people were? George and me. So we've pretty much teamed before in
Oh
like
man, it's
events.
already happened. It's just the reunion now.
Yeah, it's the reunion team. So but yeah, I think that it'll be a really interesting. I remember George joined the VC whenever they were in Minecraft Monday, and like Bad was walking by like a diamond and like shouted like, "You're walking by the emerald," or like whatever it was that he needed from the VC to like help them. But anyway, point is, I think our team has really, really high potential, but I think our team also has really, really high like unpotential, I guess. And that's why like CPK predicted us 7th. What an idiot! Come on. No, I think we're getting really, really underrated, which I like. I mean, I think it's good that we're being underrated. Now that I've said this, we're not going to be underrated anymore. And people are going to be like, "Oh, see, yeah." And if we do good, they'll be like, "Yeah, see, we predicted it." No, everyone has us like 5th to 7th or something on the Reddit. Like, come on. Obviously, there's some people that don't, but everyone now.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
After this, now that this will spread for like, and then a week later, this will be clipped on the Reddit, and then like a week later, everyone's gonna be saying, "Oh yeah, yellow's like top 2, top 3, 100%." And then we're gonna like crush and be like, "Yeah, that's not that unexpected." No, it'd be unexpected. But, yeah. I feel the same way about this team as I did about my team when I was teamed with Tubbo, Fundy, and who was my other teammate? God, I feel bad because now I'm forgetting somebody. But when I was teamed with Tubbo and Fundy, that team, whatever that team was, that team had I feel like that team had so much potential. Was it Sylvie?
Sylvie.
It was Sylvie? Was it?
Oh my god, that is an ancient. Holy shit, we're back in season 1 here.
Yeah, Sylvie. Yeah, so when we were teaming with Fundy, Tubbo, and Sylvie, I was like, oh shit, we had such like high potential. Our team could either like suck or could do really great because like Fundy and Tubbo were both kind of like they're both really good, and obviously Sylvie was kind of like peaking up, and she's only gotten better since then. So, but anyway, here's my little
Yeah. I don't know. I think you get top 3 or you get like bottom 2. That is my prediction for your team.
I agree.
I'm
I
leaning
think
more
top 3
towards
or
top
bottom
3 than I am bottom 2 though.
I'm leaning more towards top 3. I also think it depends on the games that are in. I think if God forbid Buildmart isn't benched when every other game literally has been benched, then I think that it shifts more likely to us going lower. Whereas I think if Buildmart is benched, and we know Sans Time is in, well, we don't know, but we do know because H is in. then yeah, I think that I think that we have a pretty good chance to.
I think. Well, I don't know. This would be. I don't know if you. So Parkour Tag hasn't been benched yet, and this map has been played like 4 times now. And it's like about the average life of a map. So I think Parkour Tag might be
honestly,
benched.
I don't care for Parkour Tag. I think Parkour Tag probably should be benched. I think the benching this one should be Build Mart, Parkour Tag, and then if they have to bench 3.
Yeah. So,
Build Mart, Parkour Tag, and
I've seen Rocket Spleef thrown around a lot because
maybe Rocket Spleef.
Yeah.
Maybe Rocket Spleef. I see Rocket Spleef. I see Survival Games. I see Take It to the Other Side. I don't know. I see. I feel like the ones that really can't are like Hole in the Wall. The ones that were just benched like can't be. But yeah, I think Build Mart and Parkour Tag should be benched. But for this one, obviously they both haven't been. They're the only 2 that haven't been benched, right? Out of all of them.
Yeah, I think so. I don't think Build Mart will get benched, but I mean, you can always hope, I guess.
Well, I think it should. Based on the fairness, it should. But you know, it probably won't. Only because it hasn't been played as much. But then again, it's like, that doesn't mean anything. That's how the event goes. There's like one game that doesn't get played and it's gotten chosen. Like, congrats. You know, then that's even more reason to bench it and make it better. And then it comes back and it's even better when it comes back. It gives you time to work on it. But yeah, I think realistically it's not gonna be benched. And they're gonna be like, oh, we'll bench Parkour Tag, Rocket Spleef Rush, and
SG maybe. I can see SG getting canned and BattleBox coming back with like a new map.
I can see Grid Runners. I could see SG.
Oh yeah, Grid Runners. I don't think was Grid Runners benched. I don't know. Maybe that wasn't benched either.
I don't know. All I know is Grid Runners is one of the things where it takes a lot of work for them. So I feel like they could take it as like an event off for Grid Runners. But
yeah, that makes sense. And then like get a whole bunch of new rooms in next time and whatnot.
So it's a dream to say so. I was like, yeah, I mean, I do a Build Mart, but also like I'm just talking about like the bench patterns. Like they've been benching different like games every time. So Build Mart's gonna be benched at some point. So if it's not benched this event, then it literally would like have to be benched next event. Even if it doesn't get played, it would have to be. It would have to be. There's no way.
I think if Build Mart gets played this event, it is almost for sure benched next time.
Yeah.
I can't see it not getting benched. I don't know. If it isn't though, maybe you throw some eggs in early and just get it done with.
Yeah,
the first.
I'm not gonna vote for Build Mart, but
I don't know. I feel like you're sort of throwing if you don't. If you got like a 7th or 8th Build Mart, you're sort of memed.
I mean, I guess, but like at the same time, it's like I'd rather like it's proven that the majority of the event doesn't like it because of a couple reasons. One, it's gotten skipped 3 events in a row. The last time it was played was and the last time it was played was when someone used a super power up to make it so the least voted event was played. And then during the 2 events ago, there was 2 different power ups used that made it so the players just got to like run into the one that they wanted. And Build Mart and during that event, it was 50-50 and then a 33-33 with Build Mart in it, and Build Mart lost both times. So it's proven to me that the majority doesn't want it. So in my mind, yeah, it's like if I let Build Mart go towards the end, it's instead of it being like a 50-50 whether Build Mart gets played, I feel like it ends up being like it's lower towards away from Build Mart because it's proven factually that the majority of players don't want to play Build Mart. So I think
maybe you could get away with like if Sands of Time and Meltdown are in. Those are like good late games that would like everybody would want to play.
Yeah, people. I mean, no one on Earth would choose. I mean, there's like a couple teams that would choose, like 2 teams really, that would choose like Build Mart over Sands of Time. You know, if it was like Build Mart versus like Hole in the Wall or something, then like maybe Build Mart would get chosen. But yeah.
Yeah. I feel like I don't know. I guess you could. I mean, I guess if it's been fucking skipped 3 times in a row, what's a 4th? I guess.
Yeah, I mean, if it gets played at the end, then like, whatever, we do our best and
no.
we have I mean, it's not like our team is bad at building. Our team's pretty decent, so we always have I feel like Bill Mart, you always kind of have a shot, but
yeah.
There's gonna be the top 3 teams, and then all the other teams below that are just kind of competing for who is the most shit. But outside of that, it's fine.
Who's good at parkour tag? I don't know who's good at parkour tag. You're good at parkour tag.
Who do I think are the best parkour tag teams? I'm looking. I think Sapnap and Foolish's team is probably the best parkour tag team, maybe.
Oh,
at
I've
least-
I
they're
have
definitely
your
one-
team
they're
higher
like-
than them.
I'd say Blue is definitely Blue. Well, Blue. I don't know if they're the. Yeah, I think maybe we're the best, but Blue's up there as well. Yeah, I think it's just when if you have two strong runner/hunters, then you're gonna be one of the best because you'll win a lot of hunting rounds.
Yeah.
I think Green is or Lime is again with they. I mean they have their whole team is strong, but Curtsy and CPK especially for parkour tag hunting are pretty strong. I could see Green
10
being
months Woo
being
been
the top
following for
as
almost
well. I think
2 years in
I don't know, I
September.
mean Lime, sorry. But Green as well. If 5-up and Tap L, but
I don't know if Fiveup's
think
a
that'd be
parkour
lower, but-
tag enjoyer. He doesn't like this new map at least. He hates this fucking new map because you can sort of
Toe
wrap.
and Tommy are pretty good, and then H-Bomb obviously is pretty good at parkour tag as well, and Jack. But yeah, I don't know. This one parkour tag's kind of tough.
I don't know. I don't like ranking parkour tag. Now I think about this is like, I think I struggle on this one. I struggle on grid runners, and I struggle on hole in the wall. And I guess
mine would be
SG, but
mine would be like yellow, lime, blue, orange, purple, pink, green, cyan, red. That'd probably be mine. Maybe. I don't know. I didn't think about it too much, but
I
didn't
sort
think
of
about it, but-
generally agree with that.
It's hard to rank Red. Red's a hard team to rank because like Rander and Wilbur are both pretty good at parkour tag, but and Purple is cracked and Puffy's pretty good too. But like I feel like all these teams are pretty good, so it's hard to slot in.
Yeah, I think this is a pretty, I don't know, it's a pretty balanced fucking event. I need the... Pink, orange, red, aqua. Do you want me to screen share? Would that be easier? I don't know if you
No,
can.
I'm
There's
just
the
it's fine.
streams.
It's
Alright.
I'm watching the stream. It's fine. Got it. I don't know. I feel like the hardest teams to rank in parkour tag for me for this event is red and pink. I feel like red and pink are the
I
most
think-
like they could finish like top and they could finish like last.
Yeah, I'm gonna put pink towards the last. With like, I mean, I feel like any team can like, pop off and do well, but I would think it'd be more likely that place down lower, especially with like a new player. It's always rough when you don't know the map and you're still learning.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, if it's a new map though, then that would benefit Cyan a lot. But
That's true. And pink. So
I feel like the best way to rank it probably is just like how good rank it based on how good the second best hunter you think on their team is, and then just like go based on that.
that's an interesting way to rank it.
That's how I would probably do it. That's kind of generally how I did it. But
I don't think I know people well enough to know who the second best hunter per team is. I'm okay with this. This seems sort of fair. I feel like I'm bullying the new players, but I don't know. Playing your first time is hard.
Two greens. Green just duplicated.
Oh.
I was like, yeah, I'll do 7th and 8th.
Okay, wait. Who the? I got rid of. Wait. What the hell did I do? Okay, wait. No, I'm
Red's got-
trolling. It's supposed to be
whatever.
aqua and green. There we go. Okay. I'll do a little trolling. Ooh. You're sort of cracked your Rocket League Rush now, no?
I mean, I did pretty good in the last event. I got first in the last
You did do
event.
good in the last event.
I'll be honest, I'm scared of Rocket League Rush. I think I could do bad, and I also think our team will probably do bad. But
I don't. Is George good at Rocket League Rush? I've never watched George play that game.
I don't think Bad has ever played. Wait, Bad has played. Rocket
Bad
League
played
Rush.
it
He
once,
must have.
and he did not do very good. I don't think.
I think Bad has only played. Skeppy's never
Skeppy's
played it.
never played
and
it.
George like doesn't like it at all.
This is looking not so good for your team.
I agree.
Ooh, maybe
So I could see us. I mean, again, it's one of those things like we could technically we could pop off. I mean, I don't remember what our team got last time. I remember my team. I think I was like the point differential on my team was like ridiculous last time because I got first, but everyone else was just kind of new to it and didn't like, didn't know. Yeah, Rocket League Rush is by far the hardest game for newcomers, in my opinion. I think it's not
Yeah.
noob friendly at all. So if you have a new player, and again, that's why I feel like this event in particular, I don't know. A lot of people are predicting like Cyan like high. I feel like Cyan's gonna, in general on the event is probably gonna, unfortunately, do poorly. Just because maybe they could shock me though. They could. I just think that Hannah, she's cracked, but it's it's like it's hard. It's so hard. Especially with all the games and how they've evolved and how good the players are now. Like it's so hard to come in as a new player. So
She was on, I think, for like 10 hours today practicing, and she said she was gonna VOD review every day, which definitely could help. But I don't know. Even like with VOD reviewing, there's only so much you can actually like learn. There's something I think you just can't pick up from VOD
Hannah
reviewing.
she is a wild card. It is a wild card because she could. I mean, you can. If she was like, I mean, obviously that sounds like she's like super grinding. She's super grinding, then yeah, she'll probably do way better than everything. But it's way different when you get into the event.
Yeah.
It's like somebody gets really good at Madden and then gets like thrown into try and coach a football game or something. It's like, well, I mean, yeah, doing it actually is different.
Yeah. I feel like, I don't know. This game is too new. I don't know players' strengths anymore. I see everybody's saying pink, but one player cannot carry you to the top in this game. Chat. And they suffer from a new player on this team.
Yeah, I don't know enough about Ant Venom to know how much he's played on the new version. I know he's an oldie. I know he still plays on like the old versions and stuff as well. I don't know how much does he play.
I mean, I don't know. He doesn't. He was in my chat earlier. I don't think he PvPs a lot, but like he was gonna practice. But I mean, his movement must be somewhat okay because he managed to get on the leaderboard for Ace Race, so he must be able to use Elytra at least somewhat, like basically.
I feel like Pink would be in my top for Rocket Spleef probably, but only because I think
I know Phil is super cracked.
I'd put Pink in third. That's what I would put for Rocket
You put
Spleef,
Pink in third?
I'd put Pink third.
Over who? Green? Harvey
over...
and 5-Up go sort of crazy in Rocket Spleef Rush. I don't even know how good Ollie and Gem do, but
yeah,
I can see
maybe even second. I'm looking at the teams. Like I don't know who.
You think you bumped down? I mean,
I don't know.
I'm not sure how put H-Bomb does, but
Aqua first. Mine would be like Green number 1, probably Pink number 2.
I'm sort of leaning towards a Pink 4th.
Orange 3 maybe. I don't know.
I don't know how good Tommy does, but I know Tubbo is super cracked. I'm pretty sure H-Bomb isn't bad either. I don't know Jack does. I think I'm sort of happy with this. I think I'm struggling on what to do with the rest of the teams because, like, from here on out, I feel like Rexy is a little bit of a. I mean, there's some RNG to it. Like, I don't know. Sometimes you just get unlucky and you get rocketed, and there's not much you can really do about that.
Yeah.
I think Sapnap's team is gonna tank to the bottom. I don't know. Is Sapnap a good Rocket Spleef Rush player? I don't think anybody in the team is super good at that game.
I think he's gotten better. He likes it.
Rocket Spleef. Wait.
I think Foolish has done poorly, but I think he's.
Sapnap is like cracked.
Yeah.
Where the fuck does Foolish and like Sylvie place?
I think that their team will do very well, but I think because Foolish, even though he's had 2 kind of bad ones,
he had like a 15th and a 30th. It's like
he's gotten better. Well, I mean, I guess technically not, but he's gotten better.
Sylvie.
I think Foolish will do well. I think Sapnap will do really good. I think
Sylvie is not a Rocket Spleef Rush enjoyer. I don't think G is either.
Sapnap will train her up a bit. I think G will probably just die, but it's okay.
Yeah, I don't think G and Sylvie are enjoyers for this game. I don't know. If you can if you two consistently in top 10, you don't get 10th place for sure. That bumps you up to at least 6th or 7th. Oh, who do I... I'll put them in 5th. I don't know. There's nobody else that I want to put above them. Purple... Lime... No, Lime goes next. Actually, maybe I do put Lime and then a little Sapnap, Foolish Carry. What's the last team? Red. Okay, so Purple's gotten better at this. I don't know about the rest of this team, though. I feel sort of criminal to put Red down here, but I think this is okay. I'm happy with this. Ooh. How confident are you that you can make... Okay, actually, a question. Who's going to be Sandkeeper on your team? This is going to determine where I rank your team.
I don't know.
Fuck. Okay.
I honestly feel like I feel very similarly to how I did going into All Stars. I felt like, yo, anyone on this team could Sandkeep. Like I genuinely feel like I feel like anyone on this team could Sandkeep, and I would be equally confident that we would finish highly.
Okay, can you keep Bad from trolling?
Bad's been on my team on, I think, 2 winning Sands of Time teams. I think Bad's been on my team.
Okay, so we just trolled my
Just to be
event.
clear, my team has gotten first. I'm pretty sure the last 4 times Sands of Time has been played. So, I mean, I'm pretty sure it's something like that. So, you know. Don't mean to toot my own horn, but...
Okay, well, I guess the site is broken now. Unlucky. Okay, well, no more stats. Maybe Bad just trolled my event then, and... He's.
I don't know how he's done in.
Well, I know he's done good with you, but when he was on my team, he might have gotten himself killed in a sort of silly way. I don't know.
I feel like
regardless, I voted your team up high, if not first. I'm gonna hope that you keep Bad in check.
As long as we don't throw. As long as we don't throw, I feel like Sands Time we get first. And unless I think if George's luck runs out where he's been getting to half a heart.
The mob luck, dying, yeah.
That would be unfortunate for us. Or if Skeppy's being a newcomer to it, it spooks him. Or if I don't know. Honestly, I feel like I'm fairly confident in Bad. I don't think I'm fairly confident in Bad. George is like scares me because he's so risky. And then Skeppy scares me because he's new. So I like Bad doesn't really scare me. Bad's just he's good and he knows what he's had enough experience now. And I've teamed with him I think twice in Sands Time, and he's done pretty good when I've teamed with him. So, yeah, I think Sandkeeper will probably be Skeppy. But I don't know. The problem is Skeppy's really good at movement and parkour, and those are 2 things that are really really strong for it. To where it tempts me to put Bad, but then Bad's at least from my experience, Bad's been a good runner, and I feel like he'd be really good. He'd be like a really cracked like blue vault runner, and then but then I don't know. But then I'm mixing up. But then George would be a red vault runner, but then Skeppy would be like free reign, but then he's new, so he can't. I feel like if Skeppy had played Sands of Time before, I would be Sandkeeper, and I would say Skeppy's a free reign runner, George does red vault, and Bad does blue vault. But I feel like because Skeppy hasn't played, I feel like it's more likely Skeppy either gets like red vault or is Sandkeeper. I think Skeppy's too good to be a blue vault runner. I think his parkour is like too good. It'll just be like it'd be better used in other like harder tunnels. Yeah. If he's gonna be a runner. If he's gonna be a runner, we're gonna practice. I'm gonna VOD review. We're gonna see how much practice we do, and it depends how much confidence I have in him. If I have like utmost confidence in him, I'm throwing him to red vault. But
is red vault like usually harder than blue, or is it
red vault's almost always harder than blue?
I feel like I remember there was one time where blue was like super cracked and you had to do like cringe parkour to get to it.
Yeah, blue's been tough sometimes, but red, from my experience, red has almost always been harder than
Yeah,
blue.
I mean you're like always guaranteed lava parkour with the blazes, I guess at the very least for red too. So I don't know. I feel like, ooh, I don't know. Who's this leave? Pink and
Aqua.
Aqua. Aqua's not since time. I don't know. I've watched Fruit's POV and I think they kind of are last place.
Wait, I just realized Pete's not in this MCC?
No, Pete's not in this MCC. Quig's not in. Puns is not in. There was a lot of like benching going on. People like who don't normally get benched.
I just realized Pete. I can't remember Pete not being in. I was thinking like, oh, Pete seems probably gonna do.
I don't think
pretty
Pink
good
has ever been benched unless he had to like leave for like internet issues. But it's not really being benched. I was excited because I thought I was gonna possibly get to play, and then I was told that I'm going. Well, I wasn't. I guess I was reminded that I had a camping trip, and it happened to be over this MCC weekend, which is unfortunate. Yeah, unlucky, but what are you gonna do? I guess.
Just like wait. I'm messaging you something real quick.
Okay.
Yeah. I just wanna make 100% sure.
Oh yeah. Okay, yeah.
Okay, I'll say just send your twin. Just send your twin to go. Just send your twin to the camping trip. You'll play MCC. You know, Red will be none the wiser. It'll be a little awkward, but.
Better yet, I could have Kraft play for me. I don't know if you know, he's an MCC tester now actually.
I saw that.
So he's probably arguably better than I am. So maybe I'll just have him log on my account and no one will notice. How confident are you at Sky Battle? I feel like I mean this is the nicest way possible, but you sort of got rolled the last time you played the Mesa map. And I think you're going back to that.
I'm hit or miss. Sky Battle, again, this is what I do. I play Sky Battle pretty risky. And so I either do really bad or really good. That's why I have like the most points, but I also got literally 40th one time. Like, so I feel like it just depends on how the cookie crumbles. But my team is a very strong Sky Battle team. We have, I spent like days, like ages ago, training in 1.16 combat. I think he's one of the only people I've ever like taught some stuff and shit. So I spent time practicing him. He's pretty good. He hasn't like played much, so I think he's probably rusty on it. But I think if he like a little refresher, he'd probably get up some. Obviously, George and Bad both have a lot of experience in 1.16 combat again because they play it a lot for like Manhunt and for just in general, like on servers and whatever. So I think our team is in theory, if we all like played our best, I think we have like the highest potential team probably. But I think that our team is also very hit or miss. Skeppy's again new to it, and
that's fair.
And I think that I play too risky, so it's like, I don't know.
Well, I feel like Mesa is super PvP heavy, and like, if you guys can like not get like, I don't know, if you don't die to the void, I feel like you'll do really well because it is like super heavy, like just combat and rushing and stuff. You seem to have everybody on the same page. Also, I'll warn you, Bad sort of like hard trolls. If you tell him to build, he's not gonna like build any siding or anything. He's just gonna try and like build as fast as he can straight out over the void. He did that multiple times when he was playing with me, and it was terrifying. So maybe get him to not do that.
I don't know. I don't remember that with Bad, but then again, I don't remember our Sky battles. But
Bad was actually terrifying to play Sky Battle with. He just does not care. He just goes straight out and doesn't give a shit if he's gonna get shot off.
I feel like Tommy and H is gonna be a really cracked duo.
Yeah, I'm just putting that team in first. That team is super scary for Sky Battle. I also want to put Red here. I just don't know how good like Ranboo and Wilbur are. A Sky Battle. I feel like I always see Wilbur and he's just like tunneling under the map.
Yeah, they always. Wilbur usually does. Wilbur usually does well. I think Red's gonna do well in Sky Battle. I'd put like Orange, Red in second probably. I don't know. I think Red. They have obviously Ranboo is pretty good. Wilbur always. I feel like Wilbur always just does well in Sky Battle. I don't know how. I think he always like I don't know. They always have like some
just
weird
survival
strategy.
points. I don't know. Yeah, there's always like weird strats. You know, I can see an argument for.
But I also think 5 is totally valid because like I'd be debating between like 3 and 7. So like I see 5 as like yeah.
I would either like swap. I would either move Red to 3rd and like bump everybody down, or I'd keep them at 5th. I don't know. Maybe putting them in the middle is fair since they can sort of have a range.
Yeah.
What does that leave? That leaves Lime. I have. Actually, Lime's sort of correct. Maybe Lime just takes 6th. Cyan, Pink, and Green.
Did you do your overall predictions already, or did you do?
No. So usually what I do is I scroll through and do each game, and then I predict like a game order, and then based off that game order, I sort of do like a prediction. I guess I could do overall, already, but that would be, I don't know. It's easier for me to do this because like just guessing on that without like a game order is so hard and impossible.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just shitting on the new players, but I don't know. Unlucky, I guess. I don't even want to predict SG. Do you feel lucky? Are you gonna get a lot of loot? That's what this is gonna fucking come down to.
I put us in like.
I put you in top
for SG.
3.
I put us 3rd. I put Fruit, probably Fruit 1, Sapnop's team 2nd.
Aqua,
maybe
Blue.
not.
Well, I don't know. I feel like Sylvie and Foolish are pretty solid
2 to
to
4.
PvP.
Yeah, Blue to 2 to 4, Aqua at first, me and our team in 3rd, and then I don't know about the rest. I gotta go to the bathroom. I'll be right back in a bit.
Okay. I don't know. There's not a point to using the rest of the SG chat. I hate this game. I'm gonna go on my SG rant while I fill this out. This game is bullshit. You get RNG spawns. You get RNG teams next to you that might run you down. You get RNG loot. Hi, 5 up. 5, I saw you talking in chat earlier. I missed your message. Back to SG real quick. Like everything about this game is just bullshit RNG. Like sometimes you get things where JoJo where Dream runs her down for like 4 minutes, and then they somehow magically don't run into any teams that wipe both of them, and Dream gets a kill and gets to live afterwards. Like this is the most bullshit game in MCC, and it should be removed or severely changed. That is my opinion. That is my opinion on SG. I hate this game. This is a terrible game. It should just be removed from the roster. I am mauling. Chat, and look, you can't even say. Look, hold on. We're gonna go. Okay, I think this might be just be down. Okay, well, all of you broke the website from going on it. Unlucky. I was gonna point out that my last like 3 SG games that I played in, I have not like done bad in. I managed to survive in one of them. I came in 3rd, and then my team, I think we came in 2nd. It's not even bad. It's not even that I'm bad at SG. I've done good in SG. I just like this fucking game. It's terrible. I think red's bottom 3. Sorry, purpled. I think what's our non-PvP team? I like orange in 5th. I see maybe orange above lime. You know what? I like orange above lime actually. I'm a terrible person. I'm just picking on the newcomers. Hannah and Adam, I hope that for the record chat, whenever I do these, I always hope that the teams I put on the bottom prove me wrong. I do like seeing underdogs do well, but I don't know. I gotta shout on the newcomers. I'm sorry. It's rough, and I hate doing these predictions. And there's this leave green and let me see the other team chat. Purple. I will say though, this is like an impossible game to predict. The amount of like RNG and luck on what you find, and you're like, just everything about this game is so RNG that like literally any of these teams could win if they just get really good gear and can snowball. So I don't know. I'll leave it at this, but literally any team can win. So we'll see. Let's move to the other side, so I don't have to ever look at that horrible game again. I do think, and this isn't just because Dream is in VC, that Yellow is like top tier contender for this game. There's the amount of potential for team bonuses and getting top 10 placements is insane for this team. I'm thinking Yellow might just actually sit in first, honestly. I think I'm looking at red. I'm eyeballing red. Hold on. I'm eyeballing red right now. Red maybe just sits in second. Yeah. It would be a little unfortunate if Takathiros got benched. It was like one of Red's like key games, I think, for doing really well. And if it gets got benched, that would be unfortunate. I think Orange is a good team for this. Lime. Cyan, I think JoJo usually does pretty well on Takathiro's side. I think Hannah will be pretty crap. Takathiro's side is not a hard game for newcomers. Like, yeah, you need to know the maps, but if she VOD reviews, that it's not going to matter. I just don't know how good in Pearl and Amesy do. Didn't Amesy go crazy into their side once in the Pride one? Maybe I am sleeping on Cyan. You know what? I'm gonna bump Lime down. You've convinced me, chat. Lime can sit in 5th.
I'm back.
Oh, welcome back. We've moved on from. Oh, this is the final SG. I don't know if you care to see. I mean, this game is fucking RNG, so I don't know. It's luck simulator on if you get loot and if you can get run down on spawn or not. I was molding. I saw you run down JoJo. And I was so upset that you didn't run into another team to wipe you. Like, you did not deserve to live for what you did there. You chased her for a solid 2 minutes, and then you just magically don't find anybody and get her in a corner and kill her, and then you get to walk away and live. And it was so bullshit.
Yeah. Well, I mean, like, I would have. If I saw another team, I would have just backed off. Eventually, I was just gonna chase her until I saw ran into another team or something.
I'm pretty sure in the clip, at the end, when you're got her corner, there was a team into the building to your left, and they just didn't see you at all, and you got to just walk away for free. I was so mad watching that. Well, I mean, I guess it worked out. I don't know, maybe calculated. I guess. Yeah, what do I know?
We could have killed so much more of them if our initial attack had been slightly better. I think I missed hits, and I also didn't attack that person I probably should have, and then I don't know.
Were you at the big team fight at the end?
What?
Were you, for SG? Did you make it to the final circle? There was a big team fight of 4 or 5 teams. I don't even remember.
I don't even remember, to be honest. I don't think so. I think we died before.
Oh, okay.
I don't remember.
Oh, Punzlipped your team apparently. No, no, it was you and I remember it was the
oh yeah, it was whenever I was in
the building incident. Yeah. What is the other side? Aqua.
I think they said they're gonna clarify the
Oh, hey,
rules
3
on
months.
that, but
Your
they
hair
haven't-
looks
they haven't-
nice less
they
than
haven't
3.
done it yet, for as far as I can.
Yeah, I don't know.
can
We
tell.
should maybe
It's
ask
just
them
what
in
happened. I
Discord.
asked about it because afterwards I got messaged about it, and then I asked about it. I was like, oh, the rule, like the apparently in the rules it does say no cross teaming, but the rule
Right.
says no cross teaming unless it is advantageous to your team, essentially. And so I was like, oh, obviously, if this was like, back in HG, like if you saw a
Right.
solo teammate and you saw another team, you team up with the solo teammate
Yeah.
because you're trying to beat the other team.
No,
It's
I
like,
get it.
it's like a very natural, it's like a natural thing that we
Yeah.
would do. And so I said that I was like, yeah, I mean, obviously this is like, it's a why would we not team in that instance? But I said, but yeah, I think they said they might update it to cover SG. That way, there's no. Like I said, I'm fine with that. I think if they were like, oh, literally, if you see somebody, you essentially have to kill them if they're like in the same area, or fight them if they're in the same area as you. That's fine. That's fine by me if that's the case. They haven't updated it, but I think they said they're going to. But
They're probably. I mean, I can't imagine they're gonna like announce it before.
to be
Until,
fair,
like,
I don't
2
think the
weeks.
rule. What does the rule say exactly? I'll read the rule. Am I able to? I don't think they'll care. The rule as it was before was no cross teaming. Cross teaming is where you lend a helping hand to other teams or competitors where it would not be strategically beneficial for your team to do so. So that's why it's like, yeah, it's kind of up for interpretation. It's like, yeah, obviously in this case it's strategically beneficial. So it's more for like if you're in. I think it was made after Tommy and Tubbo in in parkour tag, where like they're like, we're not going to tag each other and just like didn't tag each other. Where it's like there's literally no benefit to that. Both your teams take negative points for that.
Yeah.
Well, one team gets positive points for that. The other team just gets negative, like your own team. So it's like there's no benefit. But obviously in SG it is different. But yeah. Anyway, I think that'll probably be adjusted. But I'm waiting to see it. 'Cause if it's not, then if I'm solo, I'm teaming up with whoever the solo is that's left, or someone that's like left. I'm teaming up with them.
It's the MCPP HG mindset.
Well, yeah. But it's just like it's like the logical thing. It's like your whole team's dead.
I
There's
get why
100
you did
people
it. Like
for
I don't like. There's no fault there. I would I probably would have done the same thing if I like trusted Snap enough to not kill me.
Yeah, it's just funny as well because if we had just killed each other, we would have benefited. Like, because we just died right afterwards and we didn't get any kills, and so like we had just fought each other and one of us died, then one of us would have gotten boosted points for, like, whereas we both got 0. So it's like, it would have worked out. If we would have killed each other, it would have worked out better for us. But of course we didn't know that.
Fab, I'm not trying to flame you. I don't know how to predict this game. I'm sorry. We'll come back to the other side. I haven't thought about that one. Okay, Dream, I have a bone to pick with you in Meltdown. I don't know. Actually, as this first, how much did you like study for Meltdown? I was trying to figure out like. Okay, then never mind.
I don't know anything about it. I don't know anything.
Well, so I did some Meltdown VOD reviewing, and there was some questionable team play going on that that should maybe be adjusted the next time you play. You guys sort of like split up a lot, which I think was sort of like your team's downfall.
Yeah.
I think you have the right idea for part of it. Like, you're playing pretty aggressive to try and get the coin caches, but like your team would just sort of split up and everybody was sort of staying unorganized.
Yeah.
And then you sort of just got like caught off guard. Like, I think one round it was like you and Foolish were fighting Pete and some other people, and because Tina and like Connor weren't there, you sort of just got like wiped early, and there wasn't a lot you could do about it.
Luckily, I think this event team comms will be better. And
Yeah, I mean, to be fair, that was also like that might have been Tina's.
That was the worst. I mean, technically, that was the worst statistical team in MCC.
Yeah.
So obviously it was hard. It was harder. Like, we wanted to move fast, but like Connor and Tina obviously having them trying to keep up is harder. I should have just fallen back and just worked slower and gone with it instead of running ahead. But Yeah, I'm not too confident in our team for Meltdown. I'm afraid of Meltdown always.
Hmm. If you want Meltdown strats, I think I have that game down. I'll compile I'll compile a list for you.
Let's go.
I don't even know who's played fucking Meltdown in this event.
I think Meltdown's not one of those games that is too unforgiving to new players.
Yeah, I know. I think Meltdown's pretty easy to like, as long as you like, even just like watch that like little video they did for it. I think you should like understand Meltdown pretty easily.
Yeah. I mean, I feel like I understood it pretty well going into the first time. It was
Yeah.
so.
Jack, Skippy, Dave, Hannah, Fruit, Illumina, Ant Venom, Crinios haven't played Meltdown. Actually, what do you think the odds are of Sands of Time being remixed? I think there's a good chance it could be remixed because it's been gone for 2 MCCs now, and there hasn't been a remix in a bit. No, you don't think so?
No remix. I mean, there might be an update and changes. There's
I
no
can see
way there's gonna be they're gonna bring it back and they're gonna have it be like a weird remix. Like therefore, Sand Time's essentially, let's say it's a weird remix. Sand Time essentially went to and like, played in its purest form for like that many events in a row.
That's true.
I feel like they bring it back now with updates and then they do a remix next time on it, or something. But I feel like there won't be a remix this time.
I'm sort of hoping there isn't because like I'm not in. I want to play it. But...
I feel like the only way it'd be a remix if it's like something that doesn't really change too much. Or it's more of just like a, they did like Snows of Time. Like I could see it being something like that, like they did like a like a remix that doesn't just changes things slightly but doesn't actually really change it. Honestly, we need a Bill Mart remix. If Bill Mart's played, remix it.
They should just add PvP to build mart so you can kill people for their blocks. That would be such an epic remix.
It's so stupid.
If that was ever a thing, I would literally just I think spawn camp the portal and just play PvP simulator for the entire game.
Nah, you just the wood or something and just kill anyone who comes to try and get wood.
That would be so fucking funny to play, I think. I don't think that'll ever happen, but it would be funny.
Nah, it won't happen.
What's the other one? Oh, SG, okay. Game order. I don't even know. Fuck Hole in the Wall. Hole in the Wall can go first. I hate this game. I don't know. It's not as bad as SG, but it's fun, but it's also I feel like, I don't know. I think H summed it up nicely when he said at least one of you just feels like you got scammed. And that pisses me off because I don't know. I feel like I'll have one death where I'm like, that's bullshit. I should not have gotten caught in the wall, and then I don't know.
Yeah, it's weird. I guess it's one of those games where it's to me, I guess it's not it's not so epic, but it's also not bad. I almost never leave it feeling like, oh my god, that was the worst fucking thing ever. And I almost never leave it going like, that was the best thing ever. But like I just never leave it so disappointed where I feel like almost every other game I can leave it just feeling like, what the fuck was that? That sucked. Like I feel like Hole in the Wall, I've never had that experience with Hole in the Wall, therefore it's hard for me to not think it's a pretty good game. But
I'll be honest, I think most of my predictions were just sort of bullshit guessing and or hoping 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 it'll be this order. I don't think this is like unreasonable. Maybe a little copium that Sky Battle is fourth.
holy shit. If that's the order, I will celebrate. I will be like, what?
This order is like so perfect.
On Santa Time, we have like to get to the other side, Sky Battle, Battle Box, all like kind of late, but not like too late. So it's like the risky games are kind of played late, but not too late. And then we have the games that are like individual, Ace Race and Hole in the Wall played early. Like, what is this? Is this like from my dreams? Like, picked my dream lineup or something. Like the only thing I would swap is I'd like swap Meltdown and Hole in the Wall, and then you have the like literally my perfect game order. Maybe I'd swap like Ace Race and Sky Battle. I don't know. I guess I'd swap around some stuff, but like I guess the games that are being played, and then are like pretty much perfect, and then like the order that they're being played in is pretty close to perfect.
Yeah, I don't know. I think Ace Race will be like third or fourth, just because it's like, I don't know, new map and there's still a lot of people who haven't played it yet and whatnot. Team. I'm almost positive that your team is one of the top 3 for this off these final games. I think Orange is probably top. Where did I put Lyman? Blue or lime, probably. I think might be orange first, and then your team second. So is your team on top? Where did I put you in Sky Battle? Because you're fourth in Sky Battle, fourth in... Oh no, you're 8 in Battle Box, never mind. I did put your team sort of low in Battle Box. I forgot you weren't here for this. There was I don't know. I think it'll be a new map, and sometimes you struggle on new maps, and I was having some flashbacks to like your All-Stars team and you know, 3 or 4 is there. I don't know.
I think we're up and down in Battle Box. Could get low, could get best.
I believe the pop-off is there. I think you could get first, but like I don't know. So I was playing on the safe side there. Okay, maybe your team is like a 3rd place angle here, and it's blue in first. But can you hold like a top 2 if you get like 9th in a final game? I feel like if you get 9th in Stanza Time, you've fucked up horribly, and you're not gonna be holding top 2.
Yeah, no. If you get 9th in the last place game, unless you were literally first in every other game, like pretty much like you're out. Like,
well, like blue is besides
because 9th in Stanza Time means somebody died. Multiple people probably died. You probably got like no points, and other people got thousands.
That's such a good blue. Literally, besides like Build Mart, hits like top 3 or 4 in every single game. Okay, guys, not hole in the wall either. Okay, yeah, maybe blue just sort of flops and stands the time. Yikes! Who the fuck does that leave then? It's either your team or like Lime. Maybe it's just Lime and then your team. You know what? Hold on, team predictions. Let me do general predictions first, and I'll come back to this. If you want, I'll throw in a little section for you to add your predictions on, so you can get shredded by the Reddit later.
Right now I'm typing up mine because I'm trying to think. I'm just typing what I trying to put my teams what I would do, but I don't know. That's tough. These teams are pretty balanced. I'd say
it's pretty.
I mean, the only team that
rough.
stands out to me where like that has the advantage in like the majority of game orders is Lime, but I feel like outside of Lime, I don't know. I just don't really know.
Orange and Lime are my top 2 teams right now, and like yours is sitting in a nice little 3rd place. But like you're sort of, I don't know. All 3 are interchangeable if somebody like falls off late or something. I think I'm. Oh, it's stream remote. Hold on, chat. I don't think I'm underrating blue because I feel like for blue to do well, they're gonna need some pretty big pop offs from like Foolish and Sylvie and G, and I don't know if they'll pull through or not. I think Aqua will be a more consistent team, which is why they're getting a little higher. Honestly, I think blue can't do it. I think blue could easily make dodgeball if they pop off, but they need the pop off, and I don't know if it'll happen or not. Okay, chat. I'm between like purple, cyan, and red right now. Like red has a pop off, but no, not for bottom 3. For the next 3. I just sort of maybe it's copium. I really want to put cyan down. Maybe it's a little copium, and they have less pop off than like purple does. But I do want to put cyan down. I think I'm gonna do purple. I know I put cyan load everything. I don't think I can justify. Actually, I think I have to do with the game that I did. I think I have to do like this. I don't know. Oh man, if you're here, I am so sorry. I'm doing you a disservice. But we have stipulations. Don't worry, I'll go into it. Let's leave pink in last. Or you know what? I'm gonna move purple down here. Maybe hot take, but I'm gonna put green up, and I'm demoting purple. I'm sorry, purple. I'm sorry, Illumina. Listen, I may be sleeping on purple, but I don't know. I sort of in the shot Lumina's ninth, but you can't you can't solo carry your team. That's not, I don't know. And also, yeah, purple does have a bit less season 2 experience. I don't know. I don't know, chat. I don't know. I didn't really predict purple to do too well in my games for the most part. And it does feel criminal to put green in ninth. It just doesn't feel right. I don't know. I'm not saying that anybody on purple is bad. I don't know. This is, chat, this is hard. This is super, super well balanced. I don't know. Yeah, you're too nice. Well,
I think I have my order.
Oh, I think I'm committing to this order. I'm getting flamed, but I think I'm committing to this order.
I didn't see your order, so mine's unbiased.
All right.
There's my order.
Okay, I'm gonna copy paste this in for chat to see. Dreams team predictions. You have yellow. Okay, I can put these on screen. Okay, I can. Yellow, lime, aqua orange, red, blue, purple, pink, green, cyan.
It was really. I was having a lot of trouble ranking like 5 to 10. 5 to 10.
Yeah.
Really tough. 1 to 4 wasn't as much.
The top. I think we have the same top. Yeah, we have the same top 4. Like all the same teams anyway, just a little mixed around. But yeah. Bottom 5 is sort of rough.
Yeah, red we both have red and blue. We have interchangeable 5 and 6. And then so we don't agree with the bottom 4.
All I remember is cyan, I predicted 5up's team really low the last time he was on a team. That was sort of underrated, and then I got shit on because he made dodgeball. In my mind,
this is what happened. My mind, this is how I got to my ranking. I was like, okay, in my mind, Cyan was last. I was like, okay, I'm putting Cyan last. That was the thing where they could obviously pop off, but I had them last. So now I just need to work on like the other 3. And then I had green, pink, and purple, and I was like debating that order for. Green, pink, and purple, and I was debating that order for so long. I was thinking purple. It's like it mostly depends on how well like Trinios does. And Illumina's like gonna carry, so I was like, okay. In my mind, the other 2 teams, pink and green, don't really have a carry. Whereas like I feel like Illumina's like a carry, and so I was like, okay, Illumina the difference will be Illumina's individual points that will put purple ahead of pink and green, and then pink and green I was waiting between them, and I was like, green.
Welcome Raiders, welcome Full Chicken with the raid, welcome Raiders. I'm doing team predictions and Dream is here.
Into the top top 5 or whatever. But I was thinking I think pink is a more well-rounded team that has. I don't think there's really a weak point in pink, and I was like, I could if Ant Venom wasn't new and he had experience already. I know he's a pretty decent Minecraft player. I'd be putting pink higher, and so I was like, okay, based on that, I'll put them ahead. I'll put them ahead of green.
I don't know. Maybe it's a little copium on Cyan that I have them in 8th, but I am hoping for some pop off, and they do better than.
I think blue has a lot of potential as well to pop off. I think it depends on Foolish.
Yeah. I don't know. Foolish is gonna have to go top 10 mode.
Yeah, I think if Foolish gets top 10, their team is going to be competing for dodgeball. If Foolish is 20, in the 20s, then they're going to be in kind of the range we have them, like mid range. 5 to 7, and then that's. But yeah, anyway.
I mean, if Rocket's Leaf is out, Sylvie goes sort of crazy. That's like her worst game in this lineup. And she was like top
Yeah.
10, I think, last MCC without that, maybe, or close to. I think these are pretty fair predictions.
Yeah, I think that it's very variable. I feel like, again, like I said with our team, I feel like our team could either really pop off or could really fall off. But
I think a lot of it come down to like game order too, because like if you have a favorable game order,
oh yeah, that would be really helpful.
that's super helpful. Like if there's like a late build mart, I think I'd be tanking your team, and probably
Oh,
like
yeah.
moving Aqua. Orange I drop to. I don't know. It would change that. I don't want to think of a late build mart though. That's.
Yeah, if there's a late build mart, you'll see me on Roblox.
Let's take a little
Roblox,
halftime
yeah,
break.
Roblox.
Understandable.
If me and George already talked about it before, but,
Uh-huh.
like if we ever get into a scenario where build mart, where like a build mart's getting played fairly late and our team just doesn't have a chance at all, that we are just like tapping out, maybe doing watching some YouTube or something, doing whatever. I think George said he almost did it last event. Did his team? I think he was going to do it if build mart got played, and then something. I don't. Oh, Bill Maher got skipped. Oh yeah. In the last event, I think George said that he had in his mind that he was not playing. That if Bill Maher was played, that he was going to do something else. I don't know what it was, but it was something. There was something else he told me he was going to do in the very last event. But then it was obviously the last game that was skipped. So
Yeah.
yeah. Bill Maher late game, I'll cry. But Bill Maher early game, whatever. I don't think it'll happen, but whatever. I think it's either going to get skipped or played late. So.
Yeah, and I mean, I don't know. Maybe it could get like sunk early if I feel like the power ups could sort of make it get played early. If they get like the what is it called, like the Uno reverse or something? I don't know. The one that like makes like the opposite votes. There's a chance Bill Rodriguez gets played early, and then
This
I think that'd be
sounds
lucky for you.
This sounds kind of like, I guess, bad / mean / whatever. But almost always when build mart gets played, it's like because of some dumb power ups, and it's because the majority of players that like build mart are the players that are not as good in the event. That's a hot take, but it's the truth. It's generally because they are better at building than they are at PvP, and there's more PvP and movement-based games than there are building games. Obviously, there's one building game, and there's not many. There's a ton of, obviously there's technically grid runners, but generally the build mart fans that are the biggest build mart fans are not as good at the rest of the event. Only not because they're bad players, but because that they are specialized at building, and so they're less likely to be good at movement and PvP and whatever. So basically, because they give the power ups to the lower, like the teams that are doing worse, generally build mart ends up getting played by power ups. So, which is frustrating, but oh well.
I don't remember the last time build mart was played, to be honest. Or why it was why it was played. Was it actually a power up that got it played last time?
The last time that build mart was actually played, it was played because it wasn't even just there was a power up. It was like I think it was either the final game or the second to final game, and there was a thing that was chosen to there was a thing that made it so that it swapped the votes to the least voted game won, and build mart won it.
It was.
I mean, build mart was played during like Pride, right?
Well, that was forced.
Yeah, but that was forced because it was it wasn't whatever. The last time it was voted in, it was a power up that swapped it, but I don't know which MCC it was. I mean, I know.
I'm looking at. I think the last time it was played was MCC 20.
It wasn't. It was like 5 MCCs ago. So
Hold on.
it's not gonna be eaten up, guys. It's not. I mean, I guess it is slightly mean, but it's not that mean. I mean, it's like it is more mature, and they could say, well, yeah, the people who don't like build mart, the most people that don't like build mart aren't as good at like building. It's like, well, yeah, that's technically true as well. That doesn't mean that's the only reason they don't like it. It doesn't mean it's the only reason they like build mart as well. I'm sure they like that as a major reason, but But like, obviously, generally people that are better at like it's also general. There's exceptions to the rule, but it's generally true. If the better you are at one skill, the worse you'll probably be at other skills because you spent more time upgrading that skill. So, generally, but
I think Buildmark got voted the last time I was in, and then not Pride, but like before that, and I think the ones before that were like the power ups that you're talking about.
when was it played? I want to look it up.
It was played in MCC 20. But like I know my team was voting for that, and there was a lot of like I feel like there's a lot of Buildmark teams here because the vote was like it was like 12 to oh it was the okay, you remember when there was like a super close vote between Buildmart and BattleBox and people thought it was gonna be BattleBox because of the Mega Chicken and there was confusion on why it wasn't BattleBox. Do you remember that?
No, I don't remember that.
Oh, I remember this. It was sort of like a cursed vote, but it was because of the way that oh, you weren't in this event. Oh, okay. Well, that makes sense. Okay, you weren't in this event, so.
Oh, okay. I guess that was the last time that I played. Maybe it was 19.
Yeah, and that was like That was like game 1.
19.
Oh, we'll pull the transcript up.
Oh, it was game 1. Yeah, was it?
I wonder if it was a little power up.
It was this? I 100% whatever the last time I played Buildmart to get voted in. I guess I don't want to say 100%. What if I'm wrong?
Buildmart just got voted here. I think it was probably just this looks like just a random vote. There's no power ups here. Hold on, was it? Maybe it was All Stars. I don't know.
There's no power ups because it's the first game.
Yeah.
Go the one before.
The
MCC 18.
MCC 18.
This is 21 or something.
Game 6. Okay, hold on. Transcript. I'm curious now. Where is game Decision Dome? Wait.
Chicken swap. Oh, I didn't know it was used when I used Panda Dome purple. Paint bucket. I don't even know what that means.
Paint bucket's like the one that's like.
I did not make this up. This was a thing that.
No. I know you're. I remember.
I don't know what MCC it was in, but.
I remember this happening.
Like, there's no way that
there was actually. You know what? I watched one of your old VODs from like MCC like 8 or 10.
You're mixing up with an old MCC.
And I think it was like you and Michael and Techno and somebody else. And I'm pretty sure Billmark got selected because of maybe it was because of a power up in that one. I'm trying to think now. Shit. Remember was telling me. Was it MCC 16 happened? Okay, it happened in 16. That was you won that one though.
Yeah, it still could have been.
It could have also happened in this one too. Hold on. I just watched this. I'm sort of. It's embarrassing that I don't remember.
I don't remember. There's no way I'm thinking that far back. Maybe I'm thinking of a different game or something. I don't know.
Okay, remember this transcript is old. It's ancient.
I think maybe I'm misremembering. Maybe we had a swap. That would make it so the least played would get played, and Buildmark got voted. Is that what I'm? I don't know. Maybe I'm misremembering something. Anyway, but yeah, the last time obviously the last time it was played, it was voted first. You said right? Was that 20? FC 20 or was that?
No, FC 20 was 7th. That was when you weren't in.
Oh, okay. Well, the last time that I played that.
Last time you played it was voted first. Yeah.
So I've been in a good streak of MCCs. You know, Buildmart was played first in the MCC I played like 5 MCCs ago, and then the 4 in front of that, 3 of it wasn't voted at all, and then 1 of it was forced to be played. But
yeah, you're on a good streak. Hopefully for your team that streak continues.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'll be unlucky if not for you, but I think that's Kofi. I don't think that's getting benched at all, but I don't know, maybe. It'd be cool if we got a remix. I guess I don't know, I feel like there'd be some cool things. I don't know if it was Sam or Foolish. I think maybe it was Sam came up with like an idea where you like share an inventory, like all of you share an inventory for a remix.
Oh yeah, that'd be cool.
Yeah.
Buildmart should have a remix, yeah.
And I'm pretty sure I remember us talking for a couple hours about changes that can be made to Build Mart. I think we were talking about remixes or something, and that came up.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, I think like realistically, it's when I say everyone hates Build Mart, obviously not everyone hates Build Mart. I mean, in my mind, it's like slowly shifted. I think it used to be like 50-50 on whether you liked Build Mart or didn't like Build Mart, or maybe even like in Build Mart's favor slightly. And I think now it's more like 60-40 people that don't like Build Mart versus like Build Mart. But then I think there's probably like a passionate, 20% that like despise Build Mart, and then a passionate 20% that like love Build Mart and like want it played every time. And so it ends up being, it's pretty, in terms of the passionate people, it's pretty equal. And then in terms of the in between, I feel like it's shifted more and more towards, I think it's slowly shifting because a lot of the new players that are being added don't like Build Mart. And I feel like Build Mart again is one of the most unfriendly to new players in my opinion. Because you have to really, especially people who aren't like really good at Minecraft, you have to really understand, like where things are and the layouts and you have to and like the builds as it goes on, like the builds there a lot of times there's repeat builds, and so people who already have seen those builds will know where they are and won't make the same mistakes and whatever. So yeah, I think it's not as like lopsided as I make it out to be, but but I think it is I think there's more people who don't like it than that do like it. But there needs to be a build game. I don't know. I don't want it to be played this event though. Look, we've proven there doesn't need to be a build game because there's been 3 events out of the last 4 that didn't have a build game, and they were great.
I would be excited for a new build game. I don't have a big issue with Build Mart. Like I don't hate it or anything, but a new build game would be pretty epic. Like if there was some kind of speed building or something. I don't know. I think my issue mainly is that Build Mart just feels a bit boring when you're like just mining blocks. Like, but you also can't really change that because it's sort of like a core thing of the game. Like if you remove that, then it's just like building simulator for 10 minutes or however long.
Yeah.
Can we be honest? Looking at these predictions, Lime is not making top 2 with these predictions that I have, chat, for a final game. This is not happening. Who the fuck makes top 2 then? Any of you remember from looking through this?
Someone said I feel like they're too lazy to create a new building game. Shut the fuck up. Shut up. They are not too lazy to make a new building game. MCC is like one of their whole team and everything they've done in terms of MCC. It's like one of the craziest things in Minecraft. Like whatever, the amount of money they put in, the amount of like development they put in, the team together. They have like a team of artists, a team of developers, a team of like managers, a team of organizers. They have people that do everything, and of course they come from they've done stuff before for like Bedrock on the market, and that's why they even decided to do an event, because they had already been, guess what, super popular with map games like Hole in the Wall and Terror Swoop Force and so on, and successful on like the Minecraft market to get the money to then fund Minecraft Championship. So obviously they're not lazy. They just disagree or think Build Mart is fine, and obviously I think it's fine. I think if it's not, I think something that in my mind, I think something that shows how great MCC is that I can speak up and say, fuck Build Mart, they're idiots, keep Build Mart, fuck them. They're like, all right, Dream, you're back to the next event, like that's fine. I think it's good to be able to kind of share your negative opinions about something without thinking that that thing is negative overall. Same way with you guys might say something about me and be like, yeah, you know, or not like something that I've done, and you tell me or whatever. It's like the exact same. You know, they don't have to. We don't have to agree on everything. I'm sure there's so many people that disagreed on my take with like, you know, the whole Fahrenheit thing back then, like, and tons of my opinions that I've shared that are just opinions. Like, yeah, if you have an opinion, you disagree with them, that doesn't mean that the other person's like, oh, they're too lazy to research it. It's like, no, they have the same information as us. They have the same information that I do. They just have a different perspective. That's fine. I think I'd love if they make a new MCC game. I think that a new building game. But I also understand that it does take a lot of, like, even just making new games in general takes like a lot of resources. And in my opinion, guys, it's kind of a double-edged sword. Guess what? Building's boring. Any build game they make would be boring. And so guess what? They don't want to make it because they know it wouldn't be hype, and they want to make hype games like Meltdown and Sands of Time and Grid Runners that make everyone's like, oh my god, that's such an awesome game. They make a building game, everyone's gonna be like, you know, sleep and just, you know, not be excited about it. And guess what? They'll feel like they put in all that development just to make a build game that no one even cares about because building's boring anyway. So it's kind of a double-edged sword. It's like, yeah, I want them to make one, but then again, if they did make one, I wouldn't be like, oh my god, this new build game. I'd just be like, oh, cool, new build game, awesome. Whereas they make another game like Grid Runners or whatever, I'd be like, oh, sick, this is awesome. I can't wait to play that game. I'd be more like, oh, thank god I'm not playing Build Mart anymore. And so it's kind of the same. Like I completely understand like why they don't as well. You know, and hey, the controversy, the Build Mart controversy keeps us in it. So you know. But yes, I do. I hope that eventually. That being said, all those things I just listed, over time that goes down. Over time, those things go down. You know, eventually they're gonna have to. They're gonna have to put a new one in, even if they don't replace Build Mart. They're gonna have to introduce another building game. And then they'd at least have that. Like sometimes they would bench Build Mart and have that as an option, you know, or something. I imagine, but maybe not. We'll see.
I mean, I feel like, I don't know. Would you ever have more than one building game in MCC? I feel like no, but
not in the current lineup. But I'm saying if you had if you have the two games, then you can kind of like swap it in. You know, it's kind of like I feel like if you would swap like if Parkour Warrior was back and you kind of do the same thing. You'd like swap. You wouldn't play Parkour Tag and Parkour Warrior in the same event. You just have one or the other. A lot of people do like building, though. It's boring to you, but not everyone. Well, yeah, but I feel like the problem is that no matter what game they do, it would take the creativity out of building, which is, in my opinion, the thing that is fun about building, that everyone loves about building. So yeah, but I think that building is boring in the context of a building competition that does not involve any subjectivity, that just has to be objective. In terms of like, oh, they replicated this build correctly, therefore building in the competition format is boring. Building in general isn't boring. I've built before. I've loved building. I've enjoyed building, but building in a competitive format that has to be objective, and can't have any creativity about it is boring, and therefore it's not like hype. That's why no one watches Build Mart VODs, and if they do, it's just because they're trying to get like have their team do better. I'm talking about like no one, if they're doing like if they're watching the stream or they're doing like a VOD review. It's the second break. You go get a snack, whatever. It's fine.
Okay, based on these numbers I have here for your team in Lime, who do you think would make Dodgeball? That's based off like the last 4 games. I have the games above too.
I feel like I'd say we would make.
I'm sort of eyeing your team.
Well, I feel like ahead of them. The only one is 2 and 8. What is the game that's in it? What is that game? That's 2 and 8?
Battle Box. I feel like Battle Box doesn't have a big point differential though.
Yeah, it doesn't. But like Sands of Time being 1 and then being 5, like that's probably like thousands.
Yeah.
So I could see. Yeah, I could see I could see. I think based on that you did, I'd say it'd probably be.
And you're top? No, I'm not doing top 10 individual. Fuck top 10 individual. With this game order here, though, it probably is like Dream in first individual. Or close to. Probably Dream first. Or like at least top 3. But no top 10. Ooh, I'm sort of sleeping on pink. Ooh. But 5 up. Is this what you expected? 6? I feel like this is actually like not unreasonable predictions based on the stuff we did. I don't know if you're still looking. Do these numbers look accurate to you on where people would be? I know I'm just sort of ignoring 6 games, but like, or not 6, 4 games, but whatever.
I feel like based on those numbers, I don't know. So maybe Aqua and Cyan would swap, but I guess not. No. Wait, what am I saying? No.
Oh, I mean, the last game is stands its time. I don't know. It's just Cyan's like never hitting top like 5 even. And it's like a 5 and a 2. I don't know what the gap is.
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think that's fine. I think they're. Yeah, I think it looks. Yeah, I think it looks.
I think it's fair. I'm okay with these. Fully honest. My condition for your team doing well is if you guys all sweat. If you sweat and get stressed, you'll do great. If not, you're gonna tank. So take that as you will. Do you have CPK's predictions somewhere? I know you're sleeping on your team, but I haven't seen the rest. I haven't seen his predictions. I'm sort of curious.
On the YouTube video, I'm pretty sure.
CPK usually has interesting predictions.
What's going on, guys? My name is. What's going on, guys? My name is.
I love that nicely, but
okay, it hurts. Even your last event, 500. Again.
Oh wow. I'm.
I mean, you basically disagree on everything, but.
Yeah, we basically disagree on everything. Well, we have
The
like.
only thing you agree on is you agree that pink sucks.
Yeah, I guess we just both hate pink. I don't know. My actual predictions aren't super far. Then he's like has your team super low and I don't.
I feel like they're still. Oh, I guess he has Aqua.
It's like orange, lime, Aqua's fourth. He has a third. The only one that's really different is like if you swap like purple and your team. More
I guess
or less.
actually, I guess I was looking at the team prediction based on the game order. Okay, yeah, those aren't.
Yeah.
predictions, okay.
Which I guess if you guys like meme about and don't do well, maybe seventh is where you would end
Yeah.
up. So maybe
Yeah. I
yeah.
could see that.
Okay, these are actually pretty base CPK predictions. I was too quick
I
to
think
flame
my
him.
predictions disagree with them, but it's okay. My predictions are
Yeah.
fairly different than his, other than I think the bottom.
Alignment awkward,
bottom.
close the same. Lucian, you have same bottom three. Yeah. I mean, well, it's not that different. You have red and blue the
I
same.
mean, it's fairly different. My first.
I think
place
this is
team
your
his
team is
seventh
like
place team.
yeah. I think you disagree on your team the most here, and like I guess purple.
We have blue and red in the exact same place, but then orange. Obviously, I think that's my biggest discrepancy. A lot of people are putting orange like top two, and I'm saying I think orange will get like fourth. Maybe fifth.
Yeah. I don't know. Who knows? Maybe CPK is right.
I guess purple. I'm putting purple at 7. He's putting purple at 4.
You have like yourself high. You pretty much have you and purple swapped compared to his, and then like I guess disagreeing on orange.
Yeah, we disagree on orange, purple, and yellow.
I don't know, Hannah. No, don't look away. Don't look. Don't look at like 10th and an 8th prediction. Close your eyes, Hannah. Hannah, I think the only reason that we're predicting your team to do so low is because of the new players' skill difference and because of how balanced the event is. That's pretty rough to overcome. I think that's why the predictions are like this. But I believe anything can happen in MCC, Hannah. I believe. So I mean, I don't know. It could be a cyan dodgeable angle. You just have to get a good pop off going. It is a little awkward that you showed up right as I'm showing your team in like 10th and 8th, but I have faith that any team can make dodgeable at this MCC if there's a good game order and there's some pop offs. So we'll see. I'm not sure if you're gonna stick around, but this is usually the part of the stream where I go look at random YouTube predictions, and I don't know if you've ever watched YouTube predictions, but they're pretty horrendous.
I haven't.
I'll give you a little screen share. This. Oh, they're a dream believer. Ooh. They're also, is there?
What? The prediction's pretty similar to mine, actually. It's kind of.
They have pink, like incredibly high. They like swap pink and aqua, and then like they almost have like the same prediction as you.
Yeah.
Damn. Okay, maybe base YouTube prediction. Usually these will have just like the most random teams. First, okay. This is a lot of
Hello
views, surely it's
everyone!
good.
All of the MCC 24 teams have been announced, so I'm gonna go through all of them from who I think is least likely to win to most... No, I'm an idiot. From most likely to win to least likely. But before this starts, remember to like and subscribe because we're getting so close to 2,000 subscribers and it'll mean the world to me if we could get there by the end of the year. Now let's get into it. So we start off with the Purple Pandas. Now this team, in my opinion, is absolutely insane. With Illumina definitely getting first, I'm calling it individual. Rai Guy, I think he can get top 20. Michael, pretty good, and Krinios could probably get top 10. Next, the Blue Bats with Sapnap, Sylvie, Foolish, and G. Now, Sylvie I could see getting top 10 in this event, and Sapnap top 3, if not first, second, or second, just one of the two. It's almost guaranteed at this point that Sapnap gets top 3. Now Foolish, I think he'll get top 15 because he has been a pretty good player and this is quite a strong team and I'll help him a lot. Next, the Aquaxolotls with the return of Fruit and Smallish Beans, which is amazing because I've missed them a lot.
Wait, oh, is this the other way around? Oh, it's purple,
now,
blue?
They're on a pretty strong team with Smallish Beans, Cubfan, and Scar. Now Scar hasn't been doing the best recently, but he is pretty new, and Fruit Berries will help him a lot. But Fruit might be a bit rusty because he hasn't played in a while. Next, the Cyan Coyotes. Now, this is another all-girls team, which seems to be a trend right now in MCC. Like every MCC, there is one, and I like it because, well, now we have a really strong female player, JoJo. So I really think if Hannah could pop off, then this team could do really well, and Amesy and Pearl are really good too. Next, the Lime Llamas, seeing Courtesy back with Shovel, Smaja, and CPK. Now Courtesy, CPK, and Smaja all have a chance of getting at the top 10, but there are a lot of strong players in this MCC, so I don't know if Smaja could make it. But I could see CPK and Courtesy getting top 10 here. Shovel will probably get top 20, and that makes a pretty strong team in my opinion. Next, the Green Geckos with 5-up, Tubble. Okay, Tapple, the Orion Sound, and Gemini Tay. Now, I might be overestimating this team, but I think Tapple is going to pop off this event, with 5-up being his second-hand man. They'll be able to do a lot. And Orion Sound being, you know, Orion Sound and Gemini carrying in build mod, they could be a pretty good team. Next, the Pink Bats with Phil in the Littlewood, Captain Sparkles, and Antfrost. Now, I'm underestimating this team a lot because Phil has not been doing the best season 2, and in the Littlewood he's been doing pretty well, the same as Captain Sparkles, but Antvenom is new, and I'd love to see how well
is this actually in order from first to last?
Top 20.
Wait.
And last, but oh my god, this isn't last, but next, the Orange Ocelots with H-Bomb,
Orange, Yellow last. Wait, am I missing something?
Now the only reason I put this so low is because I think they're going to be playing for fun. They're not gonna be
no, it's the they hit him with the for fun angle. Oh no.
That is
that's
a recipe for disaster.
No.
Next we have the Yellow Yaks with Dream, Bad Boy, Halo, Skeppy, and George Not Found. Now this is a pretty good team. Skeppy is back, so I'd love to see how well he does since the last time he played this MCC.
Why are they last?
And we get two pretty cool duos here. But last but not least, we have the Red Rabbits with Purple.
Oh no, they're on last. They're on last. Okay, Purple is taking last. Purple one's taking one for the team. It's ninth. It's ninth.
Underestimating this
Purple is taking one for the team. Don't worry about it.
Top 5, but all of the teams so far could win because of how insane these teams are. So who knows? Maybe they do really
Hashtag not last.
But if you enjoyed this video, remember to like and subscribe. Sorry I messed up while recording this video a lot.
You're not a yellow believer. That's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
So this is what... Wow. I think... Oh, these are good videos. Unfortunate. Well, I don't know. Hashtag not last, I guess. I don't know. This is the part of the stream where I struggle to find something to do now. Do you have any suggestions? Because I'm about out of MCC content, I think.
No, I don't have. No, I don't have any suggestions, unfortunately.
The Reddit. Ooh. Chat, what kind of Reddit are we talking about? Do we want like do you want me to scroll through top of popular or what? Oh, actually, did you see Venom knocked you down on Ace Race?
Yes, and
Ooh.
I literally don't care.
Have you gone up on Ace Race?
I think that was like my first time I ever played or something. I don't know.
Oh, unfortunate, I guess.
And he tagged me on Twitter. He's all smug. He's like, "Yeah, I beat you." It's like, yeah, yeah, you did it. Good job, Ant Venom. Good job. You did great.
Oh yeah, there was a lot of copium that I was going to be in this event because I don't know. I guess people thought that they needed another strong player to balance out or something.
I'm curious to see how Ant Venom does in the event. I'm excited.
I don't know. I still don't know how good Ant Venom is. So like,
I don't know either. I mean, I've seen. I think he's like, he's not bad. He's definitely not bad. But I also don't. I don't think he's not cracked. I think he's gonna be kind of in like the bad boy Halo. Probably. Nah, I don't know. I think lower. I think he's probably worse than bad boy Halo. But I don't know. I don't know.
He's putting a lot of grind. I think he was also talking about grinding constantly to sweat it out. So
yeah, I feel like he's gonna be like kind of. I feel like he's gonna be like Captain Sparkle's kind of range.
Yeah.
I feel like that'll be. I think their skill level will probably be very similar. But like Captain Sparkle's obviously has more experience. So with the
Yeah, maybe he like after an event or two he could reach that. I guess it depends if he keeps sweating too or not. Dark mode. I don't know how to change this to dark mode. I don't. Oh. Okay, there you go. This is sort of cursed. Chat, I'm about to pass out, I'll be honest. It's sort of midnight and I want to sleep. I don't know. Maybe I can bait Dream into teaching me about GeoGuessr. But I also just sort of want to sleep. Alright. Do you want to play GeoGuessr? If not, then I'm going to sleep. Yeah.
Do you play GeoGuessr?
No, so you're gonna shit on me. It'd be more you teaching me how to play GeoGuessr than it would be us actually competing, because that wouldn't be a competition.
Oh god.
Oh, I don't know if you bring a team skin, but if you are, you should consider duck skins, or just a yellow version of your skin, because I don't know, you're on the yellow yaks.
I will consider it, definitely. It'll be on my mind.
Yeah. Surely.
I'll consider it.
Maybe.
If everyone else is doing it, then like maybe. But we'll see for sure. I don't know, maybe you just go to bed. I don't know.
Yeah, it is sort of midnight, and I'm literally falling asleep in the chair. I'll be honest. I'm scared I'm gonna fall asleep
Like
here
you're
on
tired.
stream.
If you're tired, and you're like, "Hey, teach me about geography." Like it's like, okay,
Yeah, I'm sort of. I don't know. I was like, oh well, Dream's here. I should stay live because he's here. But
nah.
I don't know. You can go find somebody else to play GeoGuessr.
No, no.
Yeah.
All right. Well, it was nice
Alright.
hanging, Ant.
Yeah,
I will
yeah.
Talk to you later. Good night. Get some.
Good night. Bye. Thank you
Peace.
for joining. Okay, chat. I'm sorry for being low energy the past like hour-ish, but I've been fighting off sleep for, I don't know, the past hour. The only reason I was here, I was like, well, I gotta finish up the predictions, and then when I'm talking to Dream, and that was also rough. I'm sort of happy Dream joined, to be honest, chat, because he was just able to talk, and I didn't have to talk, so I didn't have to be entertaining. He could sort of sit here and babysit all of you while I tried to figure out numbers, and that worked out very nicely. So thank you, Dream, for joining and distracting chat. Who am I sending to you, chat? I don't know. Who am I sending you to? Who's live right now? I don't know. Nobody streams at this hour. Cherry. Oh, is Cherry live? I'll send you to Cherry. Cherry's live playing Valorant. Okay. Chat, if you wanna watch high tier Valorant gameplay, go join Cherry. Cherry plays with like puns quite a bit. And he's super cracked and he's lovely. So go give him some love, drop him a follow, all that good stuff. Thank you for joining, chat. I'm about to go pass out in bed, I think. So I'm gonna go find Velvet and go to bed and sleep and whatnot. I will be streaming tomorrow at like noon maybe or something like that. I have some event I think that I'm supposed to stream at noon, so I will maybe see some of you tomorrow. I don't know. But goodbye, chat. Have a good night. Go give Cherry some love. I'll see you guys probably tomorrow ish, maybe something like that. I don't know. Bye, chat.